What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game Biker Mice from Mars, which was released on the Super Nintendo by Konami. And this game is based off of the animated TV show from the 90s called Biker Mice from Mars. And essentially, this is a racing game where you can play as one of the characters from the TV show and everything. Now, you could play as one of six characters from the Biker Mice from Mars show, like who are Throttle, Mono, Vinny, Carbuncle, Lamburger, and Grease Pig. If you didn't watch the Biker Mice from Mars animated show, Throttle, Mono, and Vinny were the protagonists in the show. You know what I'm saying? The three Biker Mice from Mars and stuff. Now, it is worth noting with each character that's in the game. Um, the stats on their bikes are pretty much speed, grip, and acceleration, and it's like all of their stats are different. You know what I'm saying? In terms of like like let's say what if you pick say like Limburger, he's great in one stat but bad in another. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much consistent with all the characters in the game. Where one stat that they have is good, like say one of them is great at speed, but they they suck at the grip and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now there are the modes are one player mode, two player mode, um, password, and the options. Now with the options, of course, you like get to change like the time limit of the of each track. You know what I'm saying? The difficulty. You can like listen to the music, change the volume, stuff like that. And as far as the password system, it's pretty much you're able to pick up where you left off at. You know what I'm saying? Now with the one player and two player modes, there's a slight difference in them. You know what I'm saying? Even though each of them has like three modes. Now with the first player mode, there's the main race battle mode and practice. Now with the first play with the main race, this is like the main race that you partake in, where there's like five different circuits with it, and all of them has like pretty much uh, six tracks each, and the racing circuits are city, the islands, the sewage circuit, and fortress. And pretty much what you want to do, of course, is pretty much come in first. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much you do race against the other five characters in the game and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, the goal is to, like I said, come in first and all that. Now, with the combat mode, the goal is pretty much to make your opponent's vehicles explode and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you try to come in first, second, or third and stuff to pretty much advance in the next race and everything. Now, it is worth noting if your bike explodes and stuff, you have to wait till the next race to actually race again and everything. Plus, another thing, in this one, it's more connected to the main race and everything, where like between races in the main mode, where you can pretty much upgrade your bike with better tires, better engines, weapons, and stuff like that. Where you can purchase them at the last chance garage from the prize money that you earn by coming in first and all that and everything. Now, then there's the practice mode where you get used to like all the tracks and the gameplay and all that. Now with the two-player co-op mode, it has the pretty much the main race and the battle mode and stuff, where nothing technically doesn't change, with the exception of you got somebody else to race against along with the four other characters and stuff. and it also has like the versus mode, but it don't have like pretty much the practice mode. I think it with the versus mode, it's just you and the other player that you go up against and try to take each other out and stuff. Now with the graphics and design for Biker Mice from Mars, they're pretty good and they have excellent color palette to them and everything. Now the controls of gameplay are pretty good, and I like the fact that the each character have their own weapons, and it is worth noting that once you get the weapon, you can only use it like 3 times once you get them. So so far as using like the weapons are concerned, you got to time it right, you know. And as far as the soundtrack, it's pretty good, you know what I'm saying, considering that Konami made this game based off of the Black and Mice from Mars show. I would say the soundtrack is what I expected in terms of it being pretty good, you know what I'm saying, considering that the soundtrack for the Castlevania franchise is good. Same thing with the Turtles games when Konami had the franchise, it had the rights to make the games for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and stuff like that, along with Contra, you know. And pretty much the Back of Mice from Mars game was pretty much a good game on the Super Nintendo. It just ended up being an underrated game when you compare it to other games that came out for the Super Nintendo, like say Castlevania 4, Contra 3, Super Metroid, the Mega Man games and stuff like that. As far as the score, I definitely give Back of Mice from Mars pretty much an 8 out of 10 because it is good. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, you can sound off in the comment section about the Biker Mice from Mars game on the Super Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like it, whether you hate it, if you think it's underrated and all that. You can even talk about the Biker Mice from Mars animated show if you want. You know what I'm saying? Of course, with that, if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 signing off.